What's going on, people? Welcome to another watch along. I'm Diyar and I'm joined by Nick here for the game against Man United. We're going to be running you through the game, getting in your comments, talking about the key moments and more. But if you're new here, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. And Nick, welcome again. Last time you were here, we got that result. And it went all over social media, our reactions in the Brighton game. But this is a different game, Nick. This is a game where you're facing a side who are doing very well in the league. There's a couple changes to the lineup that we should be talking about. But welcome to everyone that's here. Send in your comments and questions about the lineup, and we'll try to read through them. So let's start with the defense. Unchanged there. No surprises. If Mitchell was fit, I would have rather started him there. But what do you make of the defense against Fulham last time around?
Well, they didn't let one in, did they? And I'm going to hold my hands up. I've been slagging off Cahill. He's done a sterling job since we've had a go at him, hasn't he? He's really stepped up to the plate a little bit. You know, we said he was past it, no good anymore, should go to a League One team. And thankfully, it's proved us wrong. So hopefully we'll have more of the same today. But Brighton, Fulham, you know, Brighton have had 7 million shots in 3 games and they haven't scored. You know, we've got a different proposition today. We've got Bruno Fernandes who can put the ball away and other players of his ilk. So it's going to be a much sterner test. But hopefully that experience and having a few games together means they're going to be a bit more cohesive or stay cohesive and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, hopefully that's the case. I think we've faced a lot of shots, especially in a Brighton game, even though there weren't that many clear-cut chances. But against Fulham, we've done well. But then again, I don't want to get too much into it. They are struggling. So, you know, it was expected that we should keep a clean sheet. And our problems was going forward. Kaisi is saying, I'm disgusted by the lineup. Schlupp is on a bench. Why? All right, let's just get into it. So first of all, let's talk about McCarthy. McCarthy in for Jaiber Riedewald. And I'm going to quickly get this off my chest, and then you can go and have your say, Nick, and whether you agree or disagree with me. But if this doesn't show that Roy Hodgson's got his favourites in the squad, then nothing else will. Like, what has Jairo done to get dropped? This is a game where you do start Jairo because he's so composed on the ball. When United is going to be pressuring us in midfield, you need him there. He will pick out them passes. He does handle the pressure. So why on earth are you dropping him for McCarthy? I just don't get it. I know the game hasn't started. I'm going off already. But I don't get it. And it frustrates me. It frustrates me because if someone was going to come into the lineup, if McCarthy was going to come into the lineup, it would be for Luka. You know, Luka hasn't performed that well. But Jairo has. Why do you drop him? Make it make sense for me, Nick, because I don't understand it. You can hear it from my voice. You can hear it by what I'm saying. I'm just annoyed.
McCarthy's a favourite, isn't he? He obviously knows what wine Roy likes, gets him the right wine in. And, you know, I'm joking. Wine, but, man. I don't know, more... McCarthy's more terrier-like and tenacious, and he does a lot of work off the ball, and he does win the ball back a lot. And if you... I know we can't do it as much because we're not on the ground, but if you watch McCarthy, he does an awful lot of work, a lot more work than Jairo. I think it's a shame. I don't know whether we'd have been too weak to have had McCarthy and Jairo rather than Luka and Jairo. You know what I mean? I think Luka just gives that bit of extra oomph in there. That's what I'm thinking. But no, I feel sorry for Jairo because he's a quality player. He's come through the ranks at Ajax, and you know he can pass the ball about a bit. McCarthy gets forward and he can occasionally get goals. But he is a Roy favourite, I will say that.
He can. I don't have a problem with McCarthy coming into the lineup. That's not my issue. My issue is who he's coming in for. He should have been for Luka. I would have liked Jairo and McCarthy to start together. That wouldn't annoy me. But it's the fact that he dropped Luka. No, he dropped Jairo for McCarthy. That's where my issue lies. But apart from that, pretty much unchanged. Ayu's there, Eze's there, Benteke's there. Andros is starting as well. So what did you make of that? We had 0 shots on target against Fulham. Did you expect any changes going forward?
When I listened to Roy's preview yesterday, his press conference, he was saying that he didn't think we had the players to attack and to go forward, which is a bit strange when you think of Eze. He was lost in that number 10 position, wasn't he? he hardly did anything. I mean, we saw how gutted he was when he came off. Whether that was down to him having a poor game or down to him being part of a poor setup. Benteke was picked because of his defensive qualities. I know Hambo on the post-match show, the match review show, which you can download and listen to on your favourite pod stuff. You go to look for us Back of the Nest on that. He was up in arms because he's picking Benteke because he's defensive, a striker that's defensive. Well, I mean, what planet are we on, man? I mean, there's no words, are there?
But this is how he thinks, though, and we can talk about how it's affected maybe Benteke, but one player is affected the most is Eze. When Eze first came to the Palace side, he was this creative player, running forwards, having that freedom. But you can see it against Brighton, he played defensive midfielder, which we got the result. Let's move on from that. But in the last game against Fulham, in the midfield of the 4-2-3-1, he struggled. He struggled because he's there, but he hasn't got the freedom. I didn't see him that many times going over to Andros to go and help out Andros or going out wide. He's just stuck in the middle. And I think that's one player to watch out for in this game because Eze, I'm not blaming him. I honestly think it's the system. And over time, we've seen it time and time again. Last season, how many goals did Wilf have in the 4-3-3 system because he was asked to go and defend so much? Yes, he scored this season, but it's not one player. And Max Meyer, another creative player, we can say he might not be good enough, but he was never put in opportunities. He was never suited for the system. And, Eze is going to be a big performance for him because I'm not too sure what I can expect. It's like, well, how do you expect the postman to deliver the post without giving the post to him? Like, does it make sense? You have to give the service to him. You have to give him the ball. And he's not getting the ball. So, hopefully we do give him the post today and he does deliver it. But I think that's one key thing to watch out for. And is there anything else that you pick out in this game?
I just love that analogy, man. How can the postman deliver any letters if you don't give him any?
That's how I see it. It's like, what do you expect him to do? We can talk about Eze not having that many good performances, but you're not giving him the ball for him to have that performance. You're not giving him the freedom. You're telling him to go and walk 10 miles on foot rather than give him it just doesn't just go out there and give him what he needs and let him work with it. Right now, he's just empty, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you'll get better service in 40 towers than you would that Eze's getting, you know what I mean? But hopefully, we'll look to play forward. I mean, we got Schlupp on the. I sound like Sean Connery every time I say Schlupp. We've got him on the bench. He's somebody who will get the ball and run with it and run into the opposition half. I was kind of in an hour whether Roy should have started him or not. I know he hasn't, but it's somebody with intent. We need somebody with intent to take the ball forward because the more you're in the opposition half, all right, Man United can get you on the break, but the more you're in their half, surely the less defending you're going to have to do because if your game plan is just to defend, what happens if you do go 1-0 down?
What did we do against Man United last time we faced them? From the get-go, we pressured them. We went up. We went at them. We didn't sit back. We didn't. Yeah. But in this game, I would have started for that to happen. I would have started Schlupp. He has the pace. We've been missing pace on the counter-attack. We've been missing people who can maybe press them with high intensity, and he's that man. I would have started him and Eze, maybe gone back to a 4-4-2, maybe put IU up front. But look, I would have changed it about. It seemed like a 4-2-3-1, which we seem like we're matching them in terms of formation. But I don't know, man. I really don't know what to expect. If it's anything like Fulham and how we're going to set up, it's going to be a long night. I'm telling you that. But let's see what others are. Yeah, go on.
He made it sound like Fulham were going to be attacking like Man City. That's the other thing I don't get about him. He gave him too much respect. Is it because he took them to a European final that he gave them that much respect? I don't know. They're not Man City.
So what if he took them to a European final? That was like 10 years ago. He should be focusing on his current job. I don't care about, I would like Fulham to stay up, but do you think I care that, we have to give Fulham points? But who cares? That's a poor excuse. I'm not having that, but I don't know. He said it was a very good performance last time around. We'll see what happens. The players are walking out right now. We got Benteke up there.
See, Man United have got their Dazzle Ships kit. Look up Dazzle Ships if you don't know about it. They used to use black and white stripes on ships in the Second World War because they thought that it made them more difficult to see in the water.
Nick with the
So
history lesson.
Imagine Alex Ferguson. His excuses were the players couldn't see each other. Well, they're playing in the bloody kit that's used to disguise and stop you being able to see.
They look like a zebra with that kit. I don't know about what you said
a
there.
zebra on acid.
Yeah. But if you're watching this on Facebook and Twitter, head over to our YouTube channel because we're going to be only live there once the game kicks off, and me and Nick will be syncing up as well, and we'll let you know where we are. But if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the like button. You know, it's going to help us massively. It's free, takes a second. So if you can do that and subscribe, that would be great. Let's talk about the bench because, as you mentioned, Schlupp is there. Another player who's back, Nick. Connor Wickham. Operation Wickham is complete. I don't know how long it's been going on for. I mean, it's been probably around 2 years, but he's back on the bench and he can be a decent player if he does play. But the problem with him is that he doesn't normally get to the stage of even getting on the bench. But it's good to see him back, and hopefully, you know, he can stay fit. Because when he is fit, well, this was time ago now, but when he was fit, he was actually a decent player, and I thought that he could actually contribute to it.
Completely. He'll probably get brought on in the 75th minute and trip over his shoelace or something and be out for another 7 months.
I don't want him to, man. Don't say that. We're positive with Wickham. We can't be negative because
he
suffered so much. All right. So we're going off Facebook and Twitter right now. If you're on YouTube, you're already here. You're already a legend. So just stay here. Look, we'll read some of your comments. Let's see. Let's have your score predictions. Nick, before the game kicks off, you tell yours, and I'm going to go find others what they're thinking.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go for 2 predictions. It's either going to be 4-0 to Man United or we'll sneak a 1-0.
1-0.
I know that's cheating.
What? Come on, say a proper score prediction. 4-0 to Man United or 1-0.
My optimistic prediction is we'll win 1-0.
1-0.
And Wickham to score, just to make you happy.
Realistic. Come back down to earth.
If we can defend like we did the last couple of games, and then we can get forwards, possibly 1-0.
1-0.
But realistically, I think we're going to get stuffed.
All right, tidy.
But we've got the Harry Maguire effect. Harry Maguire.
Hopefully this doesn't get clipped, but I love Harry Maguire. I really love him, and I think that's the best thing to happen to United for them to go and get him, because he is such a blessing. Every time he was at Leicester, we was getting results. Last time around, we beat 3-1 at United. Once again, he was in the lineup, and I just pray to God Harry Maguire shines once again. That's the only reason why I'm positive going into this. Tidy Play says 2-1 Palace. Mark Drew says 4-0 loss. 3-1 or 2-0 United. 2-1 Palace says Wang Kang. There's no way we'll win, says Josh. John says Nick, you're copying me 1-0. Oliver says 3-0. Yeah, it's pretty much negative. It's pretty much negative. But Nick, once you reach 30 seconds, if you can pause it, then I'll let you know when I'm there. My score prediction for the game, I'm gonna go for. Let's not. All right. Let me be positive. It will be negative before. So let's just say 1-0 Palace. Because we're a weird club. Like, I don't understand it. We like to overcomplicate things, and we might not perform against Fulham, but we'll perform against United. We're that type of club. So hopefully we'll perform once again, get a result. But it's going to be a hard game for us. But 1-0 Palace. Come on, though. Come on. Last time around, Nick, we got the result. So hopefully this combination can work once again. I want it to work. If it does, then Patrick and Amber is gone forever.
You'd have to start paying me, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to pay. But that's if we get the result. If we don't get the result, then, you know, it was a one-game luck. But let's see. The game has kicked off. Let me know when you pause that 30 seconds, Nick. I'll let you know when I'm there.
It at 30 seconds.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm there. Managed to get the ball back straight away. But let's see if we pressure them like we did when we faced them at their ground. Of course, this is a completely different United side. But let's see how we approach this game. Is it going to be similar in terms of going at them, or we're just going to sit back like we did against Fulham? So, Nick, I'm in 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay?
There we go. Excellent. Yeah, cool.
Synced up. Come on now. Come on. Let's do it. I'm saying it. Will Nick bring his lucky charm again? Hopefully. Come on. Let's do this. Haven't even got my water. No, that's not the only reason, of course. But, you know, we're testing things out. Maybe you can actually help the club out here. Because I've been suffering. Everyone's been suffering. So if you're going to help the club, then come every time you want.
Mate, I've been going to Palace for 42 years. I've been suffering for that long. No, longer. 45 years now.
45.
46 years I've been going to Palace.
I haven't even been on this earth for even half the time, let alone suffering from Palace that long. But this season suffering, Nick, it's different, isn't it? I feel like we're not I can't remember a time where we played great football. Like, we're not that side to play great football. Of course, we haven't got the resources to have them type of players, etc. But like this season is just different.
We have got the players to play good football. It's the bloody manager.
Yeah, I mean the manager doesn't help, but like we haven't. I'm not saying like since we got promoted, it's not like we was a top 6 side and we've dropped like this. But we've always been around these positions. However, this season is just different. It's just negative. Like in terms of the manager being deluded, I called him the white tie, but United got the ball right now. Bruno Fernandes. All right, we got it back. Yeah, I called him the tie of managers. That's how I see it. But Ahas is saying 3-0 United. We'll see about that. Go on.
Get in there, Christian. Well, we've had a touch in their box under 2 minutes. Was it in the box or was it just outside? I want a steward's inquiry.
I don't know, but I know Maguire's on the floor. That's what I care about.
For us, that's intent, isn't it? Having the ball in the box in 2 minutes. That's what I like about Ayew there. He can hold the ball up, can't he? And wait for players to come in. Occasionally he'll go on too much of a run and try and repeat his West Ham feat, but of late he's actually been good at holding on to the ball. It's just he's not getting the players around him to support.
Yeah, he's been solid. He's been solid recently. I like to make in the United game when he's playing on the right-hand side because that's his strong foot. And if he puts balls into the box and Andros was on the left, putting ball into the box, it just caused problems when we did get there twice. But, you know, Andros was starting on the right-hand side, which is expected, I guess. But I would have liked them to switch. Oh, come on, Andros. I would have liked them to switch sides and just play simple. Just put crosses into the box with your strong foot. Yeah. But we just gave the ball away. We're not pressing them. It seems like we're gonna have the same approach that we did against Fulham. Benteke is that defensive striker, which doesn't even sound right. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Defensive striker.
We're a bit further up the pitch than we usually are.
I've never heard of like defensive striker. Like, jeez. Anyways, we're facing United, so maybe it could work in this game. Luca, nice interception.
I can understand that, you know, Benteke is good defending set pieces. You know, he's a good headerer of the ball. He can head the ball well. Let's try.
Yeah, exactly. He can head the ball. He can, but he's a striker. I mean, if we're playing Benteke because he can head the ball well when defending corners, then it just shows the mentality of this team. And with that type of mentality, it's going to be hard to get results if you're that defensive, that you're thinking about your striker defending corners rather than even attacking corners. Part of the Boss FC says, yeah. What?
United playing free. It looks like United are playing free at the back there, or they just push the wing back out a bit.
No, the wing backs are up. Look at the right hand side. I think that's Aaron. Yeah, that's Aaron Wan-Bissaka there. They're just playing high up. They're gonna be trying to push us out wide, but we got the ball back. It doesn't matter. Eze, I want to see what he does today. Hopefully, he performs.
Oh nice! He makes it look so easy, and then he gives the ball away.
Yeah.
How many yellow cards is Luca on?
God knows what. Probably like 10. I'll be surprised if it's not.
When does he get his next ban? That's when we'll see MacArthur. Oh no! Well, if he gets a ban, we'll probably see MacArthur and McCarthy, won't we? Well,
yeah, but it's all changed about. It's all changed about with after a certain period of time, you just can't. You don't send. It resets in terms of bans to yellow cards.
Yeah, New Year's Day, didn't it? Was that when it reset?
Yeah. I think it's already reset anyway. So, you know.
Has the ref given a foul there? Because Ward's got the ball.
Yeah, he's got the ball. It seemed like it. It seemed like it. Luke Shaw's down. You know, he's got back up, but it seemed like he gave a foul. Was there a foul? No, we got thrown. That's good. I thought he gave a foul. We got the ball, so that's a foul.
That's a foul, definitely.
Exactly, that's a foul. Thank you. Now balls into the box. Target Harry Maguire, please. Target Harry Maguire. That's all I want. Harry Maguire is the man here. Just focus the ball on him and someone can run at Harry. That's all I care about. Luke has more cards than the card factory shops. Mark. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not good with names, but I'll read the comment out after. And just ball into the box. Is that a front post? No one's there.
Does that count as a shot because the keeper had to save it?
I don't even know. It's a shot on target. Let's do it. We might not have another shot on target. Let's do it. That should be. Let's count that. Yeah. We got the ball again. It's a fast start from us. But look at this. Andros is there. There's like 2 players on him. He has got no sport. Ball into the box. Benteke.
Oh.
I like this. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Keep it up.
I think they're scared of us a little bit.
Yeah. Well, who gave the ball away, Nick? Who gave the ball away? Harry Maguire. I'm not saying it because he is a legend like that. He loves us. Look at that from Harry Maguire. But yeah, nice ball into the box from Andros. And yeah, that shot just, that was nice. But Benteke's finishing, it was poor. He did get the service.
He needed to get the foot over it a bit more, didn't he, to bring it down. But that's good pressure, high pressure again, as he said at the start of the programme. I think the pressure from high up the pitch. It just leaves us a little bit loose at the back, doesn't it?
Yeah. They got Cavani who came in deep there to give that pass.
Honestly, I misread the team sheet. There was me banging on about McCarthy. It's actually McCarthy started, isn't it?
Yeah, McCarthy started. But we got the ball back. Luka intercepted and Benteke's got it. Go on, Christian. Come on. We still managed to get it. Poor pass from Benteke. Andros.
Oh, it's blocked.
United have started slow. It's been good on our side, but they've been slow. They've just been giving the ball back to us. So, yeah, not bad start, Oliver. Oliver Scott said that as well. Keeping possession. I don't know how it's been 7 minutes already, but he has. going into 8.
Eze on the ball. Sparkling conversation, isn't it, Diyar, that makes the time fly?
Exactly, but Eze needs support. He was on the ball, but there was 2 guys on him, and he had to go all the way back in defence. But we still got it. We'll take it.
He didn't go back to the keeper though, which is often what happens. How many times? Having said that, look what happened. Didn't I say that too hard? Back to Gaeta.
Yeah, keeping possession there, but it's like what we do with the possession now against Fulham. We're just horrific. Nice.
Yeah.
United are open. Jeez.
Yeah. How's he finding that space out there?
They are open. Oh.
Get it in. Oh.
Come on. PVA's got it now. Nice. Go on, Patrick.
Pull it back.
Come on. Let's go. I love this pressure. Come on, Palace. Come on. Nice ball into the box. You know who to target. I don't even need to say his name anymore.
Agent Aaron giving the corner there.
Yeah.
I wonder what he feels coming back to Palace after all this time, because, he did so much good work around, all the schools in Croydon, and I know he went to school in New Addington and stuff. And having said that, I know that Man United was his boyhood team. But I wonder whether he gets a bit of a pang when he comes back. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I don't know. He's had some problems at United as well. Some people, ball into the box. Yeah, that wasn't a bad ball into the box. It's just no one was in the centre to go and head at that. That was actually a decent ball from Eze, which is good to see him back on set pieces because, he's the best set piece taker, which Luka was back on it in last game. With
Sheffield United. Henderson was at Sheffield United last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Their keeper.
He's starting for United. I don't know what's happened with De Gea. I don't know if he's out injured. But he's starting. That's quite interesting. In fact, I didn't notice that. I didn't look at the United lineup like that. But yeah, Henderson's in goal. We'll see if he's going to perform. De Gea's had some struggles. I know that, but interesting. 10 minutes gone by, Nick. They're struggling to get into our own half, but they are poor though. As good as they are. They've started getting.
Don't speak too soon.
Yeah, they've started it poor. Don't do this. Don't jinx it. Ball down to the right hand side. Aaron on the ball. Gives it to Cavani 1-2. They managed to break our midfield line, but we got it once again.
Well done, Balls.
Clear that out there. Give it back to him. Ahar says, Wayne, I'm not going to read that out. Christo says De Gea is out for personal reasons. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, imagine your De Gea being out for personal reasons and you got Dean Henderson there. Yeah. I mean, you're just blessed there. Well, look, United are pushing now. But Luka's got it. Foul.
Got to be a foul.
I've talked. You know what we have to do from now on? We just have to come on here and select the players that we think that might not be performing. And then they go, Luka's had a solid start. I've seen him have 2 interceptions so far. And, defensive, it's been good. And I've been chatting rubbish about him. so,
Well, we
so
chatted
maybe that.
rubbish about Cahill, didn't we? And look how
Yeah,
he's come on.
he's there as well. He got ripped to pieces in the Leeds game, and he made a comeback as well.
Well up.
Yeah.
But we're actually showing a bit of intent, taking the game to them. We were showing more respect to Fulham than we were to Man United at the moment.
But Man United,
we're only 11 minutes in.
Yeah, and I feel like they have started poor. Like in terms of their passing, it's not quite there. Like it's pretty much easy for us at this point. But yeah, you have to give credit to us when it's you. But we have to make sure we continue it. 10 minutes gone by. Would you take a draw, by the way? You should. I think you would.
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah. I mean, Man United, no matter how they're doing, you always see it as a free hit game, don't you? You know, anything you get against Man United, you're happy with.
Look there. Bruno Fernandes was on the ball. Luca intercepted it, but he just managed to go back to them.
Because they got their dazzle-ship kit on. They can't see each other.
What do you mean you can't? It's look at the kit. If you can't see each other in both of these kits, then you need to go Specsavers. Because this is like, look how bright it is. Like they got full-on white kit and we got red and blue kit. But ball into the box, jeez. That was close. Luke Shaw gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a save!
What a save there!
Oh my days. That was close. Ball into the box. Yeah. Doesn't touch anyone. Goes to Luke Shaw on the other side of the pitch. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno sets it off to Matic at the end of the box. Takes a shot. And he's the guy. Remember at United at home a couple seasons ago when we was beating them 2-0, I think, and they've done a comeback and beat us 3-2, and he scored that one to go. Matic was the guy. But what a save. What a save. Adam says, Diyar, don't jinx it. Hopefully I won't jinx it. Maguire heads it. Oh, no. Jeez, 2 big chances there for United. Maguire heads it. Goes on to Cavani, but over the bar. Yeah, I'm going to keep quiet. I'll be real with you guys. I feel I'm talking too much because United are getting back into it. But that was a massive chance for Cavani as well. Diego says, steady and good start by Palace. Need to make the keeper work hard on set pieces. Braden says, sub from the States. Appreciate that, Braden. Thank you and welcome to the channel. Alex says, save. Bemba says, Man United players look like zebras. I said that as well. I mean, if we can't see each other in them kits, then you got something wrong with them eyes. Ahus says, nearly got your neck shaved. Yeah, shut up, man. We'll see what happens at the end of the game. Nothing happened yet. Buddha Boy says, classic Palace. Turn up for big games. Nothing to lose. Ben Deke can ruin Maguire. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Andros on the ball. Andros. Go on, Andros. Oh, my days, he slipped.
He slipped over. Was he fouled or did he slip? But they're loose passes from United. Very loose passes.
I'm telling you, they've started off slow. Jordan try pressure Luke Shaw.
That's all right. It slows them down, stops them breaking.
Then look at this though. Look, they got the ball, throwing at them. Look, they just keep giving the ball back. They are playing awful right now. They're playing shit. The 15 minutes gone by. This is my problem. I just said I won't jinx it. I'm gonna keep quiet because I know something's gonna happen if I keep saying they're playing shit and they're passing.
Listen, boys and girls watching. We've only got 39 likes so far. We want at least over 100. As well as liking, don't forget to share as well so other people can, because we're better than Sky commentators, surely.
Yeah, and there's other people as well doing watch along. So the more you like, the more the word can spread. It's the YouTube algorithm. Takes a second. It helps out massively. I massively appreciate it.
I said that last time I was on, and now you're saying it like you're the sage man who knows all.
No, that's what I always say. Like, there's a pinned comment there. They can see that I already put the comment there. It helps out massively. I don't have to say it. The comment's there, but I say it now and there. Jake says, I don't think he understood the dazzle camera reference, Nick. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna.
I'll tell you about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Mrs. Guppy's just brought the beer in, so cheers, everybody.
I've got no drink. I'm just here. I'm thirsty as well.
Are you in the
this
kitchen?
Is not good. Yeah, the thing is, I can go get the drink, but I got my. No, I don't drink tap water.
Oh, you drink Listerine, don't you? And other mouthwash.
Nah, it's not the Listerine. I drink normal water in the box. Oh no, Rashford in the box. Fuck. That was close.
He's got to put that one away, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it started on the left-hand side, Luke Shaw to Bruno Fernandes, and Luke Shaw. That's a brilliant pass from Luke Shaw, I admit it, but you have to close down Rashford. You have to. He had too much time there. Way too much time.
Where we're too concentrated on staying in our lines, he's passed the ball across in between the lines there, hasn't he? Let's say I won't have a word said about St. Marcus though. What a good man, all he's done this past year. What a top man. Don't like him when he's playing against us.
Oh, Marcus.
Sir Marcus Rashford,
Yeah.
Definitely top bloke.
Yeah, he's I rate him as well for what he's been doing outside football. Luke Shaw on the ball. Luke Shaw's a threat right now for United. Every time he's on the ball, he's creating something.
Passing the ball like that.
But now on the counter attack, look, Nick. I mean, they're too slow. They're already there.
Yeah,
they're already there. Just give the ball away. You have to be. Our counter attack hasn't been on point for a hot minute now. Even in the Fulham game, we just slowing things down, not being as effective on the transition. Oh, but yeah, United get the ball back sloppy from us there. And we have to take advantage of these moments because United, they are slowly getting into the game and it's not going to get any easier. When they've got the ball strolling, they can make the passes, break us down. So, early start, they've started slow, but look at this. They're getting back into it once again. Bruno Fernandes to Rashford. Rashford, go on, Wardy. Love that. Wardy's
love that, Wardy.
Nice Vicente. Yes.
Has he kept that on? Well done. Excellent.
Yes.
So I disagree with Daniel Babington-Brown. He said it looks like our chance to catch Man United was in the opening 10 minutes. But as Christopher Ressler said, everybody's slipping over. So you're going to have mistakes. Or not mistakes, but errors. Well, an error is the same as a mistake, I suppose. But, if you're going to go A over T, how long are they allowed to have their studs? Because they shouldn't be slipping over, surely. That's what football studs are for.
I don't know. I think it's raining. I have to go outside to see it. It's been raining all day. I've known that. But it seemed like it's raining as well from what you can see on TV. So, I don't know. And probably our pitch as well. We're probably to blame. It's not the studs. But United got the ball once. Yeah, it looks wet down there. That's what she said. You can see it with the way that the ball. Yeah, it's not the best conditions, but we're not gonna blame the rain. We're not doing that here. We're not gonna turn into a meme like that. It's raining for both sides. we both got they both got metal studs, so all sides. So yeah, Matic on the ball, running through now. It's down the left hand side. I'm worried about. Everything's coming. Look, once again, Luke Shaw has to be closed down. Luke Shaw needs to be closed down. This man is causing us problems. Every time he's going down the left, he's finding someone there, and he's been on form this season. And also there, close down Matic a bit more eagerly. Like, don't let them have this much time on the ball.
When Man United got the ball back then in the centre circle, there were 4 Man United players standing in the centre circle. Why are they so close together? There's a lack of communication there, so surely they've got to be there for the taking.
Yeah.
That's a good ball forward, well defended.
You made that comment, Nick. You said that you don't agree with the first 10 minutes because you know what? It's turning out like that.
Daniel Babington-Brown in the chat said that.
Because look at United now. Oh, no.
There's errors.
Nice, Luca.
Well defended.
Yeah.
That's a free kick. See, we don't like to see Ezzy on the edge of our own penalty area, do we? We want to see him up
He's not that player. He's not that player. He shouldn't be there. But I guess with United pressuring us, he just has to. It's Roy, isn't it? It's Roy. He's talked about Benteke as well. He said about Benteke being defensive. So you expect Eze to be defensive as well if he's talking about strikers like that.
So only 18% of the attacks are coming down the right hand side. They obviously haven't heard about PVA being a bit loose with his. I don't.
Yeah, PVA side they probably heard about him. But, down their left-hand side, that's probably the strongest side with Luke Shaw. We're talking about a left-back here. But as soon as you said that, they switch it to the right. So, Nick, if they score from the right-hand side, this is your fault. You're to blame.
I'll take the rap.
Yeah, because there's a ball down the right-hand side into the box. Rashford, Cavani's got it. Oh no, PVA, please. Nice. Nice header.
Well done.
Nice. 20 minutes gone by. Putting the pressure
Well,
on us.
Hopefully these out of contract players are going to step their game up a bit. Now we're getting towards the back end of the season and be wanting to put themselves in the shop window. Oh, Wesley, that's too loose. Do you think, Diyar, that the step up to the Premier League is a big one from the Championship for Jose? Because the first few performances we saw of him, he just seemed to be a little bit more relaxed.
Nick, what you're explaining there is a player who's a crazy player and he's been asked to have such defensive duties. I remember we talked about it as well, where when he first came to Palace side, Eze didn't start the reverse fixture because we're talking about him defensively. It's a system. It's a system. It's just sucking the creative side out of him. I truly do believe that. You can say Will Fain here, but you can see the decline over time. You know, I'm not saying decline to the point that he should be dropped, but hold up. Bruno Fernandes ball into the box. McCarthy clears it.
That's lovely. Now, compare the movement of the Man United players when they haven't got when they're off the ball. When Man United have got the ball, look at the movement of the players that aren't on the ball for Man United. They're moving all over the place in all directions. And compare that to how we move when we go forwards.
We don't move as a team. Oh, look at this ball there. Oh my days. Greenwood shot outside the box. Yeah, full shot. They're getting closer and closer. It's the first 10 minutes. It just shows then the first 10 minutes it was because of United just starting poor, having sloppy passes. That's why we're able to
lucky that hit Kouassi there, put it wide.
Yeah, it's a corner now. Luke Shaw's taking it. He's doing everything here. Ball into the box. Luke Shaw. They cleared it out for us. But then they still got the ball down the left-hand side. Ball into the box. It's cleared out. But we can't get the ball. Oh my days. This is going to be a long night if it continues like this. Down the left. Look, someone needs to mark Luke Shaw. Someone needs to just stick on him. Because he's getting these balls and he's causing us trouble. Pushing up.
It's almost like the Palace players are tied together because they're all moving in the same direction at once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Oh, jeez.
Well
kick.
Well defended.
Is that Harry Maguire? If he scores today, I'm gonna get hammered.
Benbow Gaming, if you're a footballer, mate, and you enjoy the game no matter what the weather is. He's saying in the chat he'd hate to play in the rain, but I used to love Sunday League in the rain. You don't notice it once you're in that game. You don't notice it, do you?
Yeah, but
I don't know how much football you play, or used to play.
No, but what type do you prefer playing in the rain over? What's the best condition for you? It has to be. It has to be not too warm, not too cold. Like it's like having that 15 degrees type of weather. Like that is proper. I don't know. I don't like playing in the freezing cold. I'll be real. I hate that.
But once you get going, you don't notice it because you're too involved in playing the game.
It's just I don't know.
Apart from when it's really cold, Friday morning PE and the football used to tang against your leg. And it was frosty. Oh, that used to hurt so much.
Yeah. Now, Nick, we are stuck in. That's a foul. Thank you.
That's a foul. Are you in the kitchen in your dad's kebab shop? Because it sounds like they're doing the washing up in the background.
No. I'm at home. I'm at home.
They're loading the dishwasher.
Shop. Yeah. If I was at my dad's kebab, I would have kebab here right now eating kebab.
Oh, I could murder one now. Are they? Are you open for deliveries at the moment?
Yeah, we are.
Are you going to give them a plug on the show, or does Mikey make you pay money if you want to plug?
No, we have to. He makes me pay.
Yeah,
he makes me pay. He's gone after all these sponsors. He makes me pay. So I can't mention anything. The fact that you said that is going to kick me out now. But going back to the game. Oof, I don't know, man. I think that was a ball from Luka down the left-hand side. Just totally misplaced. But yeah.
It's good to see some chat from Luka.
Yeah, he's involved. He's had some couple interceptions, but that forward pass wasn't nice.
I had to check whether my glasses were clean or not because it's so foggy, and they are. It's quite misty down there, isn't it?
I need to go get water. I don't know when. Probably at half time.
Go get some water now, mate. We've got Man United playing the ball out back.
I'll go and get after this. I don't want to miss this.
Thank you, Ahas. He's had Diyar's dad's kebabs, and they're really good. So that's good to know.
Yeah. Ball down the right-hand side. Now, Nick. As soon as you talked about the right-hand side, what's happening?
Yeah,
they're targeting that area.
Yeah.
Oh, ball down the right-hand side. It was a Cavani, but it was a poor header from him. But we managed to get away with it. I'll take it. Someone said, I think Christopher said, I think Tompkins has played his last game for Paris. We need to be investing in centre-back this summer. He's had a weird injury. Apparently, there was, at a certain point, what's it called? They were talking about potentially career-ending injury, which I can't.
Yeah, on his
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember it being that bad at the time. But yeah, hopefully it gets well soon. But I think Tompkins, there's other players that should be gone before Tompkins. I'll just say that. He just had enough injury.
By all accounts, he still can't see properly.
Yeah, he can't.
That's how bad it is. But is he the only long-term one now? Because I know Ferguson's beginning to start training again, isn't he?
Yeah, Ferguson's training, but it's different. He's more of a right back. He's right back.
No, I'm just talking about players being injured in general.
Yeah, Ferguson came in with injury, but we've had an injury crisis this season, more than Liverpool. But the way that Liverpool fans talk about it, you'd think that they've had like 50 injuries and the rest of the Premier League hasn't been injured, and that the season should be null and void. The way they talk about it, but we've had loads of injuries this season. We don't talk about it as much.
Benteke's holding his elbow there.
I don't know what happened.
We've got a nice free kick on the left-hand corner of the box.
As they're taking it, I like that. Finally, we've come to our senses. Come on, bro.
Is it in a shooting position? It quite possibly is. It's not. It's a little bit further out than the goal he scored against Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna have to cross this. He's gonna have to cross it. He crosses it.
Kouyaté. Oh, nice run to the back from Kouyaté. He completely left Wan-Bissaka, who was marking him.
Yeah.
And again, the ball's back in our half.
He gave it to the man that I wanted him to give it to, in terms of Harry Maguire, but then no one was pressuring Harry. That's annoying. I had to stop talking about this guy.
Well, where are you going? Oh, come on.
Passing it around at the back.
Go, McCarthy.
Options. Balling behind. What the hell is our centre back doing? Up there.
I don't know. That came off Maguire there, didn't it?
No, I think it came off Kouyaté. What is going on? Jeff is the next Maradona. Jeff should be starting. He should be starting. He should be in this team right now. We need his pace, especially on the counter-attack. I know you didn't put him there, Nick, in your Pitch Sport prediction. Make sure to go check them out as well, Pitch Sport. You can send in your score predictions there, predict your lineups and loads more as well. So head over to Pitch Sport. But you didn't have him there. I would have started Flop. I would have started.
See, he's one to bring on later on when the other players are tiring. But that said, they have so many subs now, they can always bring somebody on to counter that, can't they? And track him. But to chuck him straight in after he's been out injured, it's unusual for any team to do that, isn't it?
Go on, Ebbs. Go on, Ebbs. Oh,
lovely ball.
Geez.
Oh, and just not able to control the ball there, are you? So the ball's come out to Man United, and it's 5 against 3 there. That's well won again by Luka.
Man. Yeah,
and he hasn't fouled him. And look who's back, winning the ball back. Jordan Ayew there. He must put more miles in than any other Palace player, I reckon.
Yeah, he puts in the work. No, but Andros is. We have to get. I can't just leave Andros out as well. He puts some work as well. He puts some work as well when he plays. I think that's the reason why I play so many games. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future watch-alongs and episodes. Next season, there's going to be loads of content coming. This year, I've been very busy, so I haven't been able to do it. But next year, loads and loads of more stuff to come. So hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out massively. But yeah, in the Premier League this season, goals and assists, Eze, the start went,
Second.
but he was up there. Yeah.
He was top for chances created, top for successful dribbles.
And people want him dropped.
Why did they want him dropped? Who wants him dropped?
There's people out there that want him dropped after that Fulham performance, saying he's not playing good enough. No, I think that's just looking at it just one way. He's not getting. He wasn't getting opportunity. You know, he's playing in a different role, especially in the Brighton game as well. But look at this: when he's on the ball more, he's way more effective. He's had a solid start so far, but United are just on him. You can see it.
Yeah.
Like Eze is just a target man. Every time he's on the ball, there's either a player right behind him or there's two players on him if he's controlled the ball.
But maybe that's it, because ordinarily we'd have Wilf in there, wouldn't we? So it takes a bit of pressure off because Wilf is the focus. So if you've got two or three players that they need to use two or three men to mark, then that takes the pressure off of Eze, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, he's on the ball here, ref. Thank you.
Yes.
Foul there.
Well done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fault Roy at the moment, the way we've set up. We've looked to go forward when we can. So hats off.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be any worse than Fulham. We literally had 0 shots on target. Have we had any shots on target in this one?
We had one, didn't we? Well, no, we had a shot, but it wasn't on target.
Yeah. I need to check the stats soon as well. Jordan Ayer's got more of that freedom role, and it's quite interesting. He keeps dropping into midfield to pick out them passes.
So, husband of our producer, Sam, Adam Clacker, is asking about counting rice. What's all that about, Diyar? Have you counted that rice yet?
I don't even know myself. What rice?
I don't know. He's got there, Diyar, you counted that rice yet?
I don't. Oh, tasks. Oh, yeah. I forgot about it. I'll be real with you. I forgot about it. I forgot about rice. I've been too busy to even create content. Imagine just sitting there. I've got no time to count rice, but I might do it. Yeah. Give me a couple months and I'll count rice for you, and we can continue.
Crystal Palace fan in the chat. Let's hope that all of you are Crystal Palace fans in the chat. Has said, sorry, I'm not watching the actual match. How Palace doing? Well, they're not actually doing too bad. They're getting forward when they can. They're defending stoutly. The Man United of Luke Shaw is their main threat, and we need to close him down a bit more. But I've got no complaints about the way we're playing at all. We've had a couple of breaks going forward. Townsend looks like he's got a lot of attacking intent. Ayu's been very industrious. Eddie's had a few run forward. We're dropping a little bit deeper. But Man United are making a lot of errors as well, which we need to capitalise on more. But I think they're worried about us.
Yeah, it's weird. They've made lots of errors, passing errors. But as the game goes on, they're getting more into it, especially going forward. They will just focus down the left-hand side, but now they're switching about. But they're not really trying to play it through the middle because we're so compact there. Look at that. Maguire tried to chip it to... That's a foul. Wasn't that a foul on Wardy? Luke Shaw just pushed him.
I'm not sure I like the way Townsend went down then.
Yeah.
That's got to be... How's he giving it that way?
Come on, man.
Oh, come on. That is so wrong, ref.
Jeez. Oh, even if the ref doesn't see it, what's the linesman doing? Why are you sleeping? You're right there. Come on. You have to be better than that. You know how to get that throw.
We need a VAR. A VAR.
There's too many VAR.
We need a virtual assistant ref.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to have games that go on for 5 hours, then go ahead. Let's have that. But I'm just happy with VAR at the moment. Maguire tried to give it to Greenwood. Poor pass, but they get it back.
I thought he was off there.
Nah, I think he was on. He was on down the right, but we give it back to them anyways. It doesn't make a difference. Matic gives it to Luke Shaw. Nice, thank you. Now we're actually focusing on him, trying to show him to his trying to show him to his weak foot. But they still got it there. Nice. Luca's having a very good game. Luca's having a very good game so far. But how many fouls have United had? Like, how many yellow cards have there been?
No yellow cards as yet. But they're moaning. They like a good moan, don't they?
Yeah.
Come on, Fred. Sort yourself out, mate.
Frederick. Yeah. There's no yellow cards. Oh, it's Andre Marino. No. There we go. He's a ref. PVA down the left.
When you look at the quality they've got in their team, that was a blind ball there, but now, we're forced backwards again.
Yeah, it's about, all right, we're getting forced backwards, but can we get out of it and can we actually go forward? Playing at the back right now. Switch it. Look, Wardy must be open down the right-hand side, which trying to force too much. It's too compact there. Open the game up a bit. Spread it out.
That was a lovely cut out there from Cahill.
Oh, come on, ref. How many fouls?
A free kick.
How many? It is a free kick, but how many fouls until they see cards?
Yeah, there's normally a fair few, isn't there? And then you look at Benteke sending off against West Ham for 2 jumps where he just used his elbow to help elevate himself. He hasn't been the same since then, has he? In challenging for the ball, don't you think? Christian Benteke, he got sent off for 2 yellow cards for raised arms against West Ham at their place. Do you think it's affected him?
No, I think what's affecting him. No, I don't think so. I haven't really noticed it. I need to look at it, I guess. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that. But I mean, if you're talking about Benteke, but it's offside. He's offside. Diego says this ref is starting to annoy me. Jill Sissom says no shots on target. Christopher says the fact that we didn't play like this against the relegation side makes me dislike Roy even more. Yeah, but I feel like when you're looking at the game, United haven't been that great themselves. All right, we've been all right and having some good performances from the likes of Luke and Wardy, but there's so many misplaced passes for United. We're getting opportunities. Fulham were a bit more better on the ball, I have to say. But yeah, we'll see.
That said, if we're pressuring them further up the pitch, it's going to cause the opposition to make mistakes. We didn't give the opposition a chance to, or force the opposition into making errors against Fulham, did we? I know it's not raining. I know it wasn't raining against Fulham. I know the pitch wasn't as slippy then as it is now. So you are going to get errors. But just the pressure further up the pitch unsettles them. I'm sure of it. And the fact that we look like, perhaps Roy has told them, look, we've finally got it into his skull that we need, if we're going to get anything out of this game, we're going to need to at least score a goal. Yeah,
but how many shots on target have we had in it? We're talking about, it's like the basics has become so big. It's become a big. It shouldn't be that much of a big deal in terms of pressuring them getting the ball. Like when you're looking at the shots on target, 40 minutes gone by, it's still 0. We haven't had a shot on target for nearly 3 halves of football now. So getting the ball, but what we actually doing with it, still not creating that many chances. But yeah, United are gifting us, and we're not really unwrapping the package, keeping a gift in a box, keep giving it back to them. Ball switch.
Parcel.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
You've got a pressure with mail and presents today. What is it? You waiting for something for the postman? Well, you talked about letters earlier, and now you're talking about gift wrapped presents.
It just comes to my head.
Coming up or something.
No, my birthday's coming up, but it's not about what's the postman.
That's what it's all about. That's what you're thinking about.
I've never been thinking about that. Honestly, I'm just thinking about it's literally they're giving the gift to us, but we keep handing it back to them. That's what I'm just thinking about. And what's the postman going to do with my birthday? Well, he's going to come give me a cake. Nice stare from PVA. What is it, goal kick? That looked like a corner. I think it's a corner to United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka had the ball. Eze was challenging him. Yeah, that is a corner. Corner to United.
That is a corner. It was a good tackle from Eze.
Yeah. Oliver says Jeffrey Schlupp to come on to make a contribution. Ahas says Bruno Fernandes needs to create something. Yeah,
I
Fernandes.
think Ahas is a Man United fan on the quiet here.
It'd be nice if you can score a goal and
That's
celebrate.
it. And again, well defended. Now sort yourselves out. Talk to each other. Communicate.
Yeah, so that what we do here. All right, PB's got it.
That was a lovely turn.
Nice.
A lovely feint.
Yeah, nice ball. Another foul. Oh my! How many fouls?
Come on, ref. You got to.
Oh my days! How many
On
fouls?
the Andros hair report, his hair's holding up well in the rain, isn't it? It's keeping a good bit of height there. It's slow, going down ever so slightly, but it's
I wonder where he went. Do you reckon he went to Turkey?
What,
to get that hair in the first place? Not to get his hair.
know.
Don't you remember Andros? He didn't have that. He didn't have this. Don't you remember the old Andros? He definitely got something done to the hair. But I don't know. He probably went to Turkey. Probably got it done. Cheap. There's no sponsorships there, by the way. Don't go Turkey.
Cavani's beckoning his United compatriots to push further up the pitch. You know, he's moaning he hasn't got enough support there. And it was well played off him by QRT. Good bit of defending.
Yeah, and they have. But Benteke heads it to United. Heads it to United players, and they're back again. But
in a rare moment there, you just saw McCarthy, and you could lip read what he said, and he didn't actually say fuck, which is unusual for him. So fair play.
I think he said get up there, and we did get up there, but nah, we just gave it back to them. That's
it, the pressure. Let's get one more pressure in. There's 4 of them there. You know what I'm saying?
Pressuring them, but I mean they're still getting the ball. Managed to break the pressure. It wasn't really as effective. Luke Shaw's.
That's Diyar. If you could take one player from this Man United team and put him in the Palace team, which one would it be?
I need to have a think about that because what with Roy Hodgson as manager? Because that changes a lot of things. That changes a lot of things. I don't know who I would have.
Who's their most defensive
Aaron, no,
attacker?
what a deception from Wardy. He's
been my man of the match so far.
Yeah,
Wardy
him and Luca.
Excellently.
Yeah, him and Luca. They've been having some great performance. What a performance from Wardy and Luca so far, man. Just going forward, 2 minutes left till half time. Just hoofing up there, but it's not going to cause any trouble. Doesn't go to Benteke. Crystal Palace have now had as many shots already tonight as in up 2 previous 4 games against Brighton and Fulham. But shots, but none on target, right? That's the thing. I mean, you could always take shots, but if none of them are on target.
Alex McCowan in the chat in response to my who would you take for Man United? That's the replay of that great blog there. It said Roy would take Matic all day.
He would. He would take Matic. He would take Matic. Who else would he take? Who's old in this United side? They haven't got that many old players. He'll take Matic. I don't know. Yeah, I think Matic is a good shout because he probably sees Matic as a youth player. I think that's how he calculates. I'm convinced that's how he calculates things. Because because Matic is 30 and he's 70. He is youth, I guess. Ahas, imagine Bruno Fernandes in a Palace kit. No, I'm good. I don't need to imagine that right now. PVA, ball into the box. Yeah, it's just a final shot on target. It's we're getting in them areas, but we're not actually creating.
On that little build up there,
opportunities.
Eze, they could have played the ball into a channel there. PVA could have played the ball into a channel there for Eze to get run onto because Eze was in loads of space and he just didn't see it. What
happened? Is it half time? Oh, it's half time. No minutes added on. Half time. Palace 0.
Where did that go?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm shocked myself. I don't know what happened. But half time. Palace 0. United 0. Send in your thoughts for the first half. We try and read them. We try and read them out. Nick, let's kick it off with you. What did you make of that first half? It wasn't as bad as Fulham. Still 0 shots on target. Another 0 shot on target. Need to do better going forward, but defensively, been all right.
Yeah, first of all, I'd just like to apologise for those watching in 3D glasses. I'm using my phone as my camera, and I was pointing at the screen on mid-chat. I could imagine if you had 3D glasses on, you thought you were going to have your eye out there. So I apologise for that. Yeah, it was a much better first half than we've seen in the last two games. I mean, they're not going to be talking about line of duty in the studio, are they? Like they were against Fulham on the BBC. We've had chances. We've looked like we want to go forward, which is more than we did against Brighton. And in fact, I'd say Man United have troubled us less than Brighton did in that first half, and Fulham as well. We just need that player that's going to get the ball and run at them, because we haven't got one of those players at the moment. Maybe Ayew to a certain degree, but it's so slow. But we've held it together well, and I'm very, very impressed both with Cahill and with Wardy at the back there. Done very, very well. And PVA hasn't been too bad. He's played some nice balls apart from that last ball straight at Henderson. So we haven't had anybody that's played bad, put it that way.
Yeah. What did you make of Luca's first half? I think Wardy, he's had a brilliant first half. He's there intercepting passes, getting involved all over the game. So I've liked that. But Luca, I said he shouldn't start. Typical. As soon as I say that, he's having one of his better games. Rare occasion, but it's happening. He's been decent, I think. What do you make of it? Yeah,
Luca has been communicating well. He's managed not to give away any fouls, really, and he's stopped quite a few attacks and made a few good interceptions. But I think it's more that they seem to be talking to each other more. Now, I'm watching with the volume down. When I've been watching and not watching the watch-along, I normally watch the watch-along, but at times I haven't, the players don't seem that vocal, especially when you're watching without the crowd on. You know, you can hear the sidelines a lot more. I'd imagine that you could hear the players a lot more tonight. I really do, because they just seem to be chatting more.
I don't know.
The attacking intent. There's been a few times where we've played the ball backwards when perhaps we could have played it forwards. But yeah, I'm not ecstatic. We haven't peppered their goal or anything, but we've had 2 or 3 shots, which is a lot for us. But I'm not displeased with that first half.
Yeah, and talking about the ref and that off quickly. Alex says Bruno Fernandes 5 fouls, no booking, joke of a ref. I didn't realize that he's had that many fouls. I forgot Bruno Fernandes is even playing in the game. But 0 bookings in this game. The referee is not having a great job, and it's not helping us because he's allowing the United players just to kick us about and stop all of every time we get the ball trying to counter them, they kick us about and they don't get in trouble for it. And it's actually having a toll on us, I think. And it might seem like a small thing. It might be like, why are you complaining because the referee's not giving cards? But they're doing this on purpose. There's tactical fouls, and I feel like United, every time we get the ball and try counter, they're there. Someone's kicking someone, whether that's Eze, whether that's Andros, and they're not getting booked, and it's had a massive impact on us. But I don't want to go too much about the referee. I thought I'll say that. Chris Palace fan says Wood stuck with us through thick and thin. He's been playing for us for 8 years? Man deserves to have his name in Golf Inc. at Sellers Park.
What's 100%. Golf Inc? Sorry, I don't know. What is Golf Inc? What is Golf Inc? I don't know. I need to take a comfort break, man. So I shall be back in a couple of minutes.
All right, cool. You go, come back. I don't know what a Golf Inc is. You put me on the spot there. Chris Spice fan. I don't know why I read that. I don't know what it is. Evan says, I hope it's understandable now why Wardy is more reliable than Klein. I wouldn't say that. Just because Wardy's having a good game. It's good competition. There's games where Klein is being performing. There's games where Wardy's been performing. I think that's the one area of the pitch where I actually like it because, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind if Klein was to play in this game or if Wardy was to play in the next. I don't mind. I don't mind the rotation at right back because they're both been decent for us. So I think it's healthy competition there in terms of right backs. But Wardy's having a great game. Not only Wardy, I said Luca as well. I've tweeted it before. I said how Luca should get dropped, etc., etc. And the guy is just making me look like a fool. Crystal Palace fan says game hasn't been too exciting. The ref's not booked Shaw or Fernandes. Forget about Shaw or Fernandes. The ref hasn't booked anyone in United, as far as I'm aware, unless he hasn't. I've missed it. It's having a big toll on us because we're not able to counter as we are. Every time we try to go and counter them, they're just fouling us often and over and over and over and again, and they're not getting booked for it. And they can keep doing it. The refs invite them to do it. Chris says definitely Gyro should be starting instead of that Donkey McCarthy. I think that's a bit harsh. Gyro should be starting, but it just shows that Roy's got his favourites. But let's try to talk about. I don't think McCarthy's had that bad of a first half, but it's a shame. As soon as McCarthy comes back, Gyro is out of the lineup. It's Jake says this match is so exciting. We have to chat about cutlery. Super Chelsea says you can win this the first game. Schlupp. Let's talk about Schlupp. I wanted him to start. And in the second half, I think he has to come on. His pace is needed. Every time we counter, it's just, yes, we're not playing as bad as we were against Fulham, but another half with 0 shots on target. And I feel like, because based on what United done in the first half, there's an opportunity there. If Schlupp was on, you give him the ball, he will run at the United defenders. We give balls over the top, etc., etc. But I want a player who's fast on the ball, and he is that player. So hopefully in the second half, Roy does bring him on, because I really want to see him in the game. And I think it suits him as well, because United there is based on the first half. They're there for the taking. If we can cause problems like we did, and if they remain sloppy. And I feel like Schlupp's pace, it will be huge for us. Ward, man of the match. Yeah, so far, man of the match for me as well. Prediction after the half. We'll give my prediction when Nick comes back. We'll talk about it. Ward is a great right back. Schlupp needs to come on and bring a bit of pace. Yeah, do you agree with that, Nick?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that when I went outside to check the weather and have a cigarette before I went for a wee. That we need somebody on the halfway line, because I don't think that the Man United back line are that quick. But I'm going by FIFA ratings.
FIFA ratings.
21 on their speed. Now, if you've got somebody like Schlupp on the halfway line while Man United are attacking, you're going to need 2 or 3 of them hanging back, because he's the sort of player with a good burst of speed that can go forward really, really quickly. Now, hopefully his injury hasn't been bad that it's affected his play. Remember that when Andros said when he got injured, although it was probably more severely, that he had to change his style of play when he came back.
I don't know. I don't think so. He came back. It wasn't that long. I mean, he didn't have a long-term injury like that, Schlupp. So I doubt it. He's still got his pace. And the main thing with Schlupp is his pace. He can offer that, which not many other players can.
Which is what we've been missing completely and utterly, isn't it?
Yeah. Chris Paz fan says Mitchell should be starting instead of PVA. Read the word for MacArthur. Mitchell should be starting instead of PVA. If he wasn't injured, he's injured, so he can't start.
How about did he start him anyway over PVA?
Yeah. What have we made of PVA's first half?
He hasn't been awful, has he?
Yeah, nothing. That's what you can say about him. He hasn't. I haven't for that first half said, "Oh, look, PVA." Like I haven't been annoyed with it. Maybe we've been talking too much about other things, but I haven't really noticed anything significantly with PVA's play. I think it's been solid. He's doing his job. But yeah, I'll still take Mitchell over PVA for various different reasons. But we don't need to go over that. If Schlupp comes on, Eze's off. So if Schlupp was to come on, Nick, who do you bring him on for? Some people saying Eze, Ayew, McCarthy.
I'd take McCarthy off.
What, in midfield?
And maybe, well, perhaps, because McCarthy's. I've just been speaking to Junior Gusset. My son is watching the game upstairs. He said the one thing he noticed from that first half is how one-footed McCarthy is, which I hadn't really noticed. So I'm going to look out for that in the second half. I don't know. I don't really want to take any of the forwards off, to be honest. I mean, Townsend's industrious. He's got a couple of good balls in. Eze's been on a few mazy dribbles, and he worries them. Now, if you bring on Schlupp, who would always also worry them, that's 2 players they've got to be really, really concerned about, isn't it? And that's what you want. You want them. You don't want the focus to be on the one man. So bringing Schlupp on and taking Eze off will be counterproductive, I think.
Yeah, I agree. But based on the last game, well, McCarthy can't come on. But that was scary when I saw that. When he took off Eze and put on McCarthy when it was 0-0 down against Fulham. Well, thankfully, McCarthy's on the pitch, so that can't happen. Unless he switches roles. But someone asked me about who I would bring on in the second half. Who I think should be subbed on. As I said I think Jeffrey Schlupp should be subbed on. That's a no-brainer for me. I feel like he should have started the game. But in terms of who I would sub him on for, that's That's the difficult bit. I'm keeping Eze there. So I guess Andros, but you know he hasn't had that bad of a first half, and Andros offers more defensively. But yeah, I think it'll be for. Well, it depends. It depends on how Roy sees it. Right now, if I say one player, it's probably not going to happen for the reasons that I want it to happen. Roy's going to be when he brings on Jeff, he's still going to be thinking defensively. But slot for Townsend says Spaffy. Will says Scott Parker to take this team forward. Talking about managers already. Let the game finish. Let the game finish.
No, I agree with him. Scott Parker's my favourite next manager.
Yeah. Do you think he will leave Palace? Not leave Palace. Leave Fulham for Palace.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
That's another thing.
We've got a few more people in. Hello, everybody who's just joined us. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, get those algorithms going. Somebody in the chat, I didn't notice who it was. It's just come past. They said they brought Wickham on. They bring him on for PVA.
Wait, what?
Striker. Bring Wickham on for PVA.
Wickham on for PVA. Wickham actually played out wide. I don't know if you remember that, but this is with me. It's all a bit weird. The things I remember. I remember a game. I don't know who it was against, but Benteke was up front and Wickham was playing as a left midfielder. Now this probably was about 4 years ago, whenever Wickham last played for us. But he was decent there. Then again, it's not the same Wickham. But
Roy Hodgson had Harry Kane taking corners for England. You don't need to say more than that, do you? Come on.
Yeah, but Wickham, I don't think Wickham's coming on today. Ash says JP on for Benteke at 72nd minute. Do you reckon, sub up top as well, potentially? With JP, he was here, Nick, at a watch along for the Brighton game. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong to be dropped like this. Exactly.
He can lay the ball off.
And the guy got, completely that substitution in the Fulham game with Eze and McCarthy and not bringing on another striker. That completely baffled me. In this game, would you bring on JP? Let's say, around the 60th to 75th minute mark. That's when Roy likes to make his substitutions. If it's still 0-0, or do you think keep it as it is, keep it tight, and let's get this point? Because you have to find that balance. With Roy, he normally doesn't have the balance side of things. He's normally thinking about the defensive side of things. But let's say Nick Gussett, if he was a manager of Palace, do you think that would you do that? Would he take off Benteke for JP, or would he take off a midfielder and put, change the formation and put Benteke and JP up front? Or would you do that?
Now, in my pitch sport team, I actually had JP and Benteke on at the same time, with Benteke just behind JP, because I think Benteke drops back naturally anyway. He's not bad at passing the ball. He can dribble with the ball a little bit. So I'd almost have them both on, just so that if we are getting balls into the box, we've got a double aerial threat. Because other than Dan and Cahill, who are defenders anyway, who score from corners, who have we got that can head it in?
Yeah, but we haven't really put that many dangerous crosses into the box. But I guess so. Yeah, I would like them both to start, both to be on the pitch at the same time. But I don't know if Roy would make that change if it's a 0-0. But let's quickly talk about Manscaped. You can go and head over to Manscaped and get 20% off using the code BOTN. Get 20% off. Support the channel. Nick, you've used Manscaped. Exactly, you got there. It's not only the lawnmower 3.0, which is great itself, but they've got other products as well. You want to talk about it?
I've got to big up the Manscaped boxes. I took the dog out for a walk out. I've tried the Manscaped boxes.
Don't tell me you Manscaped the dog.
No, Dogscape. No, and it's the first time. I forgot they were in the presentation box because they were underneath. And Terence of the preview show has been singing the praises, saying that you can actually go for really long walks in these boxer shorts. You get no chafing, no sweat. It's really comfortable. So I thought I'd give them a try today, and it's dead right. It's like space age material compared to normal Grundies. You keep it really fresh downstairs. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not an undergarment manufacturer, am I? But no, the the Manscaped boxer shorts. Definitely very good. I want the nose trimmers because I do nose trimmers as well. I'm at that age where, I go to the barbers and they trim me nose hairs and me ear hairs. So you wait till you get that old Diyar. That's what you've got to look forward to.
I lost 10 kg using Manscaped. That should tell you things. It's a massive relief. It's a massive relief to your body. And, down there, it can get a bit, messy. You can turn it to a jungle if you don't look after it. And it will only help you. Yeah, the second half's kicked off. Luke was on the floor.
Just got a smack in the face from the ball.
But if he's on the floor. Hopefully he's well. But if you're watching us on Facebook and Twitter, head over to our YouTube channel, Back of the Nest. And then you can continue watching and watch along with us for the second half. But yeah, Luca was down, but he's up. Yeah, he's fine. But Nick, I need to run and get water because my throat is hurting.
Go on, man.
So whilst that's happening, I'll be back. Time if you want.
As long as you're not going to the local shop. Let's all talk about Diyar while he's gone. Quick, put some stuff in the chat. So, second half kicked off. Palace, as usual, kicking towards the home tail end. It's getting quite misty on there. It's a bit difficult to see the far side of the pitch. Man United breaking down the left. And again, Townsend's got a touch on the ball there, I think. Was it Townsend, no? Oh, it's a corner. So, although he slowed Rashford down, we got a bit of defending to do here. I didn't see any substitutions at half-time on the Palace lineup.
Yeah, expected though. You didn't, yeah.
Defensive striker there. Look, Benteke right in the box.
Yeah, he should be a front post as normal. He's always front post when he plays for us in defending corners. Harry Maguire down the right hand side. Don't know what he's doing there, but decent ball. Vicente catches it.
Why does McCarthy let him get that cross in?
I don't know. It happened, but Vicente was there anyways. So AY says I like it as a jungle. Look, you can like it as a jungle, but I don't know, man. Personally, I like it clean. I like it clean because it feels, especially in the summer. If you like it as a jungle in the summer, I know this is going to be the last time I talk about Manscaped because the game has kicked off. But if you like it as a jungle in the summer, geez, you are scary, man. Because it can get sweaty down there.
Well, look, I'm 52 there, yeah, and all this newfangled male grooming, I used to be all right with a bit of Old Spice. As long as I could have a shit shower and a shave in the morning, I was fine. And then when I used the Manscaped for the first time ever, I was actually so surprised. I'm telling you at how good it feels.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Not while you're doing it. Thankfully, there's a nice big light on there so you can see what you're doing because you do need to see what you're doing. And I manscaped again yesterday. The last time I manscaped was about 3 weeks ago. Still power in the rechargeable battery. That's got to be a free kick. Again, another free kick. No booking. Always in and around the centre circle, isn't it?
Is that how many free kicks how many fouls until United, like the referee's going to pull out a card?
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But yeah, it's got the light there as well. So if you've got a jungle, then you can navigate through it. It helps. But ball there for Benteke. Go on, Christian. He needs help. There's about 3 players there, Nick. He's trapped. I'll take that. Corner.
Yeah.
Corner. Come on. Ball
I've just got Benteke. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going around my head now. Thanks very much for that. Oh dear, that's way before
quick
your
corner.
Time. Zarkov CPFC is asking if Luca's got that's another corner. If Luca's got a yellow yet? No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Yeah, but he doesn't get a yellow card that quickly. He normally gets a yellow card in the game. So we'll see. We'll see if it survives. So people are talking about Wilder. We'll talk about Wilder in just a second. Let's see this corner. Eze takes it. Ball in the right position. Oh, Christian. Oh, I thought he went to his head. Another ball into the box. Oh, he loves his bite. He's done that twice now. I think it's deflected. Another corner. Come on, Palace. Corner after corner. Keep the pressure up. Keep it up. Another fast start to the half. Ball into the box. It was from Eze to Benteke. Missed it. Went back to him. Tried to bicycle kick it, but deflected out.
That was going in, mate.
Yeah. Eze. Yeah, no one's attacking it. That's fucking problem. You need to actually go and attack the balls. It was not a bad call now. Just no one's there. It's frustrating.
Win that. Oh.
Yeah, he didn't win it. Matic on the ball now. Nice, Wardy. Nice. I was talking about it.
So good.
Yeah, Woodsy. I don't know if you heard it, but I was talking. I actually like the right back position, and it's going to be interesting what happens with Nathan Ferguson because I'm not upset like I am with PV and Mitchell when Wardy starts or Klein starts because it's healthy competition. They're both being solid. Oh, Benteke!
Oh, nice shot, nice layoff from Ayu to Ayu. That was powered in there. Now I've got a good friend who's a Baggy supporter. He's always asking
from Harry Maguire.
He's always asking me about Nathan Ferguson, and he says he's as good a centre back as he is as a full back.
Who?
So there's always that Nathan Ferguson.
Oh, okay.
He can play. So he's a very good player. He's still gutted that he's left them. But it's good that he's back in training. Roy said that he's going to start him out in the under-23. So I saw a couple of pictures of the under-23 game against Leeds. Wow, that dome thing they've got, or that arch they've got the training ground now, that looks superb. Have you seen it?
Yeah, the dome. It's getting built. Yeah, it's getting built. Not too sure when that'll be done, but for us and the stadium anyways. We got Cat 1 football. That's the most important thing. With the academy, we're actually going places. But with the stadium, I'm not too sure what's happening. Go on, Christian. Nice pressure. What happened?
Ball went out.
Oh, it was a throw. A throw. I'll take that. I would take that. Yes, a shot on target. I just clocked. We just had a shot on target, Nick.
Wow.
I don't know how we didn't speak about it. It was a shot on target. And our full path. After 4 halves of football, we managed to have a shot on target. This is our standards now. But let's go mental. Come on. Another shot on target. People are talking about Wilder. Would you take Chris Wilder from Sheffield United at Palace?
I don't know.
I don't know where it's like.
It's hard to tell because Sheffield United are still. They had that first season up. We're all together. We're a well-bonded team. We've got a lot of team spirit going for them. A couple of players have left. Do you remember they used to be well known for kind of centre-backs overlapping? Well, they haven't got the players to do that anymore, have they?
Yeah.
I think he's been found out a little bit. I'm not sure if he's a one-trick pony, so it's a hard one to tell. It's a hard one to tell. You can never tell with managers. I mean, look at... Well, it's hard. I mean, look at Mourinho at Tottenham. He blows hot and cold, doesn't he?
Yeah, but there's a reason why they haven't sacked him because they know that the squad that they've got isn't that great. Like, it just isn't. So...
Are we talking about Tottenham or Sheffield United?
Sheffield United. Sheffield United. That's the reason why he hasn't been sacked. Because, he's brought them there from lower leagues. So, yeah.
Right, we're attacking down the right again. Right, let's get some players in the box.
Nice. Oh, come on. See, I like it if it's with a stronger foot. I just prefer him down the left with a stronger foot. Yeah, I mean, his right foot ain't bad, but it's not quite his left foot. Yeah.
So Chris E says the reason that somebody like Parrish would take Wilder is the man's so desperate to manage in the Premier League that he wouldn't be fussed that he wasn't getting any money for transfers and just be happy to be here. Which kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
a bit cynical.
Pretty much in charge. But yeah, but United attacking down the right hand side. Greenwood to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We got it. Now let's try to hit them on the counter. If it's another foul, no, you have to give a card now. You have to give a card. It's getting stupid. They're doing this on purpose. They're doing it on purpose.
Yep, they are.
We can't counter.
So, those of you in the chat, let's have our little game. We're 54 minutes in. What minute is Roy going to make his first substitution? And don't forget, hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell them about the super chat, Diyar.
Huh?
Tell them about the super chat function.
Yeah, you can also help the channel by using the super chat. If you want to support the channel, it should be there, the $sign. So if you want to help us like that, you can go ahead. But if you like the video, it's free. You know, it helps out massively, as Nick said, helps the algorithm. So yeah, lots of predictions there, Nick. 61, Bembo. Will says 74th. Tim says 69th. Bradley says 90th. Chris says 83rd. 75th, 72nd, 78th. So yeah, around the 60s to 70s. I don't a bit 90s, but what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's got to be 74 minutes, isn't it? Always is. But
yeah, I think
Roy's seeing it. Roy's seeing it that we're holding out, so why change anything?
Yeah,
you can kind of against Manchester United, you can kind of see the point. Against Fulham and Brighton, no, you can't see the point because those are the games you want to go on and win. Imagine, you know, we've got to be safe now, haven't we, on our point tally so far? Yeah,
but we've got some hard games coming up. Well, yeah, we should be safe. Yeah,
we should be safe. So imagine if we'd be even safer had we pushed against Fulham and got a win. We probably could have done had we been more ambitious, which would have meant we could have been more ambitious in these upcoming games, and it would have given time to blood a few of the under 23s in and give them a taste of being in the first team squad. Who's the guy who's the sub at left back? Is the left back sub who was sub against Fulham? I think he signed a new contract today, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He had a contract extension. I believe it was for 3 years. Yeah, until June 2023. He's staying at the club. So yeah, he's clearly impressed them. Reece Hannum.
They had Stephen Warnock co-commentating on the BBC at the weekend. So I'm sorry I wasn't watching the watch along. But he was talking about how important that is for that young player to come in and be part of the match day and be in with the banter in the dressing room and have the older, more experienced players kind of take him under their wing and show him what's what and how things are done, so that if they are called up, it's not a shock to them. Now, Roy not picking these players, all right, he said, "Oh, why would I pick players if I'm not going to play them?" But then they might need to be called upon, like Wan-Bissaka was a couple of seasons ago, like Mitchell has been. You want them to be as embedded within the team.
Go on, Ebs. Oh, that's a yellow card. Oh, yeah. Come on. How's that not yet? I'm not even annoyed about it. Seriously, how many times? How many times? How many fouls has there been? I need to check this out. This is getting like... They're taking a piss now. They really are. There's been 11 fouls for Man United. 11.
See, he was about to strike the ball then as well. So to me, that's a goal-scoring opportunity.
Exactly. 11 fouls now. Like, come on. One yellow card to send them a warning. They're so relaxed. Yeah. Lucas taking it.
Why we got Lucas taking it when we know that Eze can take it?
Because we're a weird
club. He hasn't taken one since he scored against Sheffield United, has he? Or Leeds, sorry.
I don't know.
Sheffield United? I can't remember. That Yorkshire team.
Leeds. Right, Lucas taking it. Let's see. Go on, Luca. Prove us wrong. Yeah.
They've got the guy kneeling down behind the goal, behind the wall, which makes me laugh. When has Luca ever hit the ball on the floor?
I don't know. Not now. I mean?
Oh! I thought that was going in.
Andros. What happened there? No, it was free kick hit the wall. No surprises there. And then Mata just headed it back. Oh, that was inches past the post. Come on, Palace. That was just inches past the post.
As the Man United have got in this game.
Yeah, that was close. I'll take that. We've got the ball now. Ebbs on the ball. That's lazy. Come on, Christian. Jeez. Lost the ball there in the area. Wardy, once again, he's there. Kuyate. He's getting a bit messy now.
Yeah.
Just have to get the ball. Have to control it.
We're not talking skills.
Exactly. Definitely not Lionel.
I once did a spelling test when I taught a year 3 class. One of the weekly spellings in their list of spellings was Messi, and every single one of them spelled it Messi because they were convinced that's how you spelled the word Messi. They wouldn't believe me when I said it ended in a Y. Messi, just like the footballer. Not, the word Messi.
Oh, yeah.
Kids, eh?
Yeah. Well, they're young. They're in year 3, so come on.
Well,
at least I know the footballers. Yeah, nice. Until you flip and lost at the edge of the box. Oh man, nice. Okay, who had to clear it? I don't know what happened there. He got the ball, PVA, and then McCarthy's on the floor. I don't know why I don't know what on earth is going on at this point, honestly. McCarthy's at the floor, he just stood up. Rashford's got the ball. Like, look at Andros, he's just there defending, and then you got Ayew there as well, dropping back.
Is it getting mistier out there, Diyar?
Yeah.
Looking that way, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. It's getting way worse. Other end of the pitch, it's hard to see who's there. But United just passing about. Daniel says Benteke has not added much defensively. JP on.
Very good. But they haven't got many options, Man United. I tell you what, I'm not disappointed because he's playing against us, but Cavani doesn't look all that, does he? I'm going to have commentators curse now, aren't I?
Well, we're not really commentating. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. They just keep giving the ball to us. And then, what the fuck?
What's he doing there?
Wait, is someone down injured? He pointed at McCarthy. He said that McCarthy was hurt. McCarthy, Jared's coming on. Seemed like there's an injury. That's why he's coming on. I don't know what's happened to McCarthy, but yeah, 100% he wouldn't come on if it wasn't for the injury. He's had a solid game, McCarthy. I haven't noticed anything bad with him as well. But really well it's on. Gyro, our best midfielder is coming off the bench.
Well done to anybody who said 61 minutes in the
exactly
in the first sub thing. Did anybody say that? Or was it all in the 70 minutes?
I think someone actually said 61, but I don't think they said it for the reasons.
Oh, well done, that person.
Yeah. It wasn't really a tactical change.
It wasn't by design, was it?
Yeah. But Gyro's on now. Let's see. Bradley says maybe Benteke is a defender. Diego says Roy has blinked first. Foggy's getting more dense, says Diego. Yeah. United and Fire in the third are poor. They are really poor. They've had the chance in the first half, but second half, it's got worse.
Who's going to be happier here so far? Man United fans or Palace fans, do you think?
Palace.
I mean, are they just poor, or are Palace making them poor? With the way
they are poor, but we ain't bad as well as we normally are. Oh, go on, Christian.
See what I mean about Christian going on those little runs when he can?
Yeah. That's a foul.
That's another free kick, surely. How's that not a free kick?
I don't know for this ref. I really don't know what he's doing. How is that not a foul? How has it been so
I don't know.
Second half possession, 53% to 47%. United fans must be fuming because they're unable to break us down, and they've got some quality players there.
It just occurred to me it might not be fog. It might just be the tasty jerk. What do you reckon?
Tasty jerk center. Nah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he ain't. Have you been there before?
I went there once many years ago, but I did.
Okay, hold up. Go on, George. All right, Jordan Ayew's there. Benteke is there. Benteke cuts in. Oh my God.
How did he kick that?
He kicked that ball in
direction. How did he do that? How's he done that? It's more difficult to do that than actually take a shot, surely.
Oh my. He kicked the ball and oh my. He literally kicked the ball to himself. I don't know how he done that, but yeah, that was a perfect opportunity as well. Yeah.
See, this is very similar to the break that we had against Brighton, wasn't it?
Yeah, just that one break. But I don't know. Yeah, expect that.
Do you think he was trying to out Mateta there?
No, you just normally try to kick the ball, and he just, I don't know how. He's completely. Nick, at this point, I feel like at the 90th minute mark, we're not going to see anyone on the pitch because it feels like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
So get ready. Another
With
ball into the
Benbow
box.
Gaming got the 61st minute, right? So kudos to you. You don't win anything except a pat on the back.
Yeah.
So well done, Benbow.
Well done. Well done indeed. But yeah, as I've said it, let us know in the chat as well. I think United have been poor as much as, we've been okay, but it's just United. They don't know. Yeah. I don't know what they're thinking, them United fans right now watching this play. I'll be annoyed. Look, they just gave the ball back to us once again. They're making our jobs easier for us. I don't mind it, but keep that in note as well. Because, there's going to be people saying, oh, look at this, Roy masterclass. Yes, let's go. Like, there's going to be people just after that one result, they just go crazy. I'm not saying it's been bad for us. But, yeah, I'm not saying it's been bad for us, but take into context how United are playing as well when talking about this game.
So who can we see warming up over there? It's a bit foggy, isn't it?
Not for Palace. I don't know. For Palace,
there's players for both teams warming up.
Nice, Gyro. He got the ball, but then just lost it in midfield. Luke Shaw down the left-hand side. Zach says Ward and Townsend have been a good combo tonight. Super Chelsea says you are dominating the second half. Yeah, in terms of possession, yeah, but we had that chance with Andros. That was a big moment. He should have had that on target. Jeez.
That's the only problem. In the games where we've dominated or we've had more possession, they tend to be the ones we lose. We only tend to win if we've had 30, 40% possession, don't we?
But United are not even trying to say it back. We just dominated it because they've just gave us opportunity to dominate. Like, literally. Yeah. They keep giving us a ball and dominate. Look at that. He just literally dummied it back to us. United are awful. Like, yeah.
There's the elderly imp.
That's Daniel James. He scored against us. When did he score? Yeah, in a reverse fixture, he did score, I think. Or was it the season before? I can't remember. But he scored against us in the past. I wonder if he'll come on for pace. He's very fast. Daniel's, Chris, everyone's talking about that chance now. Christopher says JP wouldn't have missed that chance. Daniel says even Wickham would have made more of that chance than Benteke just waited. Bring on Michi, JP, Wickham right now. I'll bring on JP.
Yeah. I mean, what's he thinking? He scores that wonderful goal and then he gets subbed and he hasn't been on the pitch since.
I don't.
What's going on? And I know the games are coming thick and fast, and sometimes we're playing 3 games in the space of a week. I understand that, and I understand that you've got to rotate.
But it's not that though. Come on now. It's not that. We've seen. There's been times where Roy hasn't dropped play. It's not just rotation about fatigue. It's just he just prefers Benteke over JP. And right now I'll bring on JP. Benteke's had his time. I'll bring on JP, try something else up there. Because it's just when you get chances, you have to take them. We'll allow United playing in the midfield. Not Matic. Nice. He's got a shot in him. We should know this by now. We've suffered from him.
Pulled out of that, Benteke. Definitely pulled out of that challenge.
Well, you got this theory that he's not going for them challenges after what? After that West Ham game.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't think he should be on said that badly.
No, sometimes
we need to change though.
Yeah, definitely.
We're reaching that moment where it's just like what we're doing. Bring on Schlupp. Really bring on Schlupp for who? Okay, at this point we'll watch the second half. Who do you bring on Schlupp for?
Maybe Townsend. Townsend tired now.
What are you?
Yeah, maybe. Is that a foul on are you?
I don't know.
Again, PVA has done well again there. Fair play to the lad tonight.
Yeah.
Again, I'm so worried about commentators' curse saying a player's done well, and they'll make an enormous fuck up as soon as I've said it. That I don't want to say it. You know what I mean? But,
He's had a decent game.
anyway,
we haven't talked about PVA being a liability.
No, we haven't. He's not made any errors so far.
No, any major PVA like error, which is good.
Yeah.
Solid game, doing his job. Nothing great, but yeah, I like
Man
it.
United doing a Palace, playing the ball about in their own half, just to keep possession.
And then when they come to our half, they just keep giving the ball back to us. It's like the same thing on repeat. And then when we get it, we can just give it back to them.
That's a free kick, surely.
Like, who's going to break the cycle? And Jensen says, to be fair, to be honest, PVA has just had a quiet game. That's why he hasn't been that bad. Yeah, that's a shout. But I don't think it's been that quiet. They've still targeted his side. Maybe at the start of the game, yeah, it was a bit quiet because they were focusing on their left-hand side, targeting Wardy. But he still had things to do, and he hasn't bottled it up so far. So hopefully he keeps it up. As soon as I say that, they're coming down this side.
There's there on
pushing out. Nice. Christian's got it. Should have to get the ball.
Gyro still moaning at Benteke for that ball back to him there.
Yeah. Luke Shaw's on the ball. Stand up. Jeez, that was soft. Get up. Counter. And if they're foul, if the ref doesn't give a yellow card, if they're foul.
It's a foul. It's getting more and more difficult to see that far side of the pitch.
Yeah. Ashes, they've got an awful bench. Have you seen it? I'll look at it right now. I didn't look at their bench.
Even Van der Beek isn't there. Now Beek is up in the stand watching the game, thinking, should I keep Royce for another season? We've
got our own Beek. They got Diyar, they got Dan James. Yeah. He ain't the greatest of benches. But we've got someone we should bring on, and that's Jeff. Bring on Jeffrey.
Jeffrey or JP.
Yeah. I think
or
more Jeffrey.
Operation Wickham.
Oh, geez. Keep Operation Wickham on the bench for now. Let him ease back into it. Daniel saying, we're looking solid. Roy just picked the wrong option up front, not up from. Benteke's had a couple of great chances and I fluffed them. We can't afford to waste these opportunities when they come. Jensen saying it's probably for the best. Zach, don't know what that say. Yeah. We need to. We're approaching the 75-minute mark, so if we're going to make changes, it'll be now, I guess. A couple of minutes. But United got the ball down the left-hand side. Can't even tell who that is, but they gave it to Luke Shaw. I can definitely tell who he is. Nice from Wardy. Townsend's in trouble.
And he clears the ball. Just clears it. That's good. But again, Ward is definitely man of the match. He's thrown
so far
for everything. I mean, how many crosses have they got in from that side? Not many.
I don't know. I haven't got the statistics with me, but United are making the change. We talked about their bench not being strong, but they're making the change before us in terms of tactical. Scott McTominay's on. He's a baller. He's going to be... Yeah, that midfield can change now, Nick. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. If he has spray the ball around, control the game type of player.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. And he can... Yeah. It can be dangerous, especially him going forward as well. He can go forward at times and he has a nice shot on him. So you have to watch out. But they've made their tactical sub. Approach the 75 minute. Come on. How long are we going to wait? Do you think it's just a case of it's 0-0 and we're just happy? Oh, look. Talking about Scott McTominay, he's there. He's there. Nice PVA. Nice.
See, PVA. Why can't he do that every week? Do you know what I mean?
That's what makes you a good player if you're more consistent.
Yeah. Mind you, if they were consistent, they wouldn't be playing for us. They'd be a top team, wouldn't they?
Yeah. That's what everyone says, but I don't know. There's more to it. He's way too inconsistent. It's not even about the consist. He's just we're like 1 in 15, 1 in 10. I remember he had a good game quite a while ago, and then we're talking about him then. Then the next game, it went back to usual EVA, so I'm not going to get excited. That was good game, but
that was always the thing with him, though, wasn't it? Has he kept that on?
Yeah, he has. Ebbs is on the ball.
That was the thing with him. He'd have a few really, really bad games, and then he'd go 2 games where he'd score. Both of them. Who's offering themselves? You look at the movement that Man United have when they're on the ball compared to Palace. We're just static. That's what's missing. I can understand the working hard off the ball, keeping his shape. Cool, he's fired that hard at him.
Yeah, George got the ball. Go on, ball.
Go for the dribble. Go for the penalty.
It's too slow, too easy. Bring on Schlupp, man. Nice. That was very good from Luca there.
Yeah.
Nice. He read that well and he just blocked him off. Love that. Lucas, he's talking about Woody Man of the match, but Lucas does well. Dan James is coming on, so a bit more pace. Who's he coming on for?
He's very quick, isn't he?
Cavani. He's on for Cavani. Okay.
I'm not impressed by him. I thought he'd be a lot better than what he's been. Cavani.
Yeah. I don't know. He hasn't had a great sort of game today, but I need to see Schlupp. He's on the bench. Roy talked about him being fit. If he can't play 15 minutes, then what is the point?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
We've gone past the 75-minute mark now as well. So it's just like what we're waiting on. Some people predicted the 80th minute. But I don't know if by him not making any changes till this point, tactically, I feel like he's just happy. Which you can't really blame him, but it's the risk factor. It's like, yeah, it's going well, but in terms of going forward, we can still change it about.
Let's be honest here, though. When a take changes tactical, because more often than not, it's like for like, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not take. It's to keep the. What's happened there? Is they giving the free kick, or how's he giving that away?
Is that not a free kick?
To Man United, yeah.
He's the one that literally ran into the guy. How's the free kick to them? Dan James on the right, ball to the edge of the box. Bruno Fernandes, he's had a quiet game.
He has.
A very quiet game. Luke Shaw, oh my, you just left him open. We're lucky that didn't land on Dan James' head. Because if it did, he would have been open for a header there. And if there's a reason why I would have lost this game, that would have been the piss take. Look at that. Yeah. He's just open. I don't know what happened there, but miscommunication. Lucky we got away with it. He hit PVA's head. I don't think he even meant it. Come Natural says, what's the point in having subs if you don't use them? I don't know, man.
I'd counter that with what's the point of changing things if we're holding them and possibly getting a point. You know what I mean?
But we're talking about attack. It's not even someone in midfield. Oh, geez, ball into the box. It's going forward.
Yeah.
Look, come on.
Nobody there.
Bring on Schlupp. He's not going to change. He's not going to change our defensive setup. I don't think it's going to cause that many different. Like he's got the energy. He's got the pace. He's just thinking about going forward, trying to create chances.
Yeah, it's back against the wall time now, isn't it? Last 12 minutes, I think. And
that's where the risk happens. You know, they will have that one chance and slot it in. We've only had, to be fair, believe it or not, both sides have only had one shot on target. One shot. Shows how poor United are. With us is expected. But with United, geez.
I can barely see what's going on. I can barely see. Right-hand side.
Exactly. It's getting worse. No. Who's got it? I think that's Jordan I who's got it. What is going on? It's getting worse and worse.
Give the camera a wipe.
I don't think it's the camera. I think just I can go outside and check for you, but I'll leave it for now. I don't want to leave you here. Dan James finished that. Yeah, that was I don't know, man. That was a big chance. It didn't land on him, though. Ran onto PVA. Michael says, make us up, Roy. Terminator says, hey, guys, good to see you. Good to see you, too.
Hit those likes make us up. 83, Diyar. 83 likes. See if we can get up to 100 before the end of the game.
Let's see. Try hit that 100 likes. You heard it from Nick. Goals conceded in the final 15 minutes. Most this season. Guess who it is? Roy Hodgson's Crystal Palace. The defensive Crystal Palace that we are. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. We're just sitting back now. We haven't really, apart from that Benteke chance, which he managed to kick it backwards when taking the shot. I don't know how that happened. We haven't really gone forward and created anything.
Where would this put Man United if they won?
I don't know. I really honestly don't think they're
top four. I don't really look at the top of the table at the moment.
No, they're already in the top four. They'll still stay second. Nothing changes. City's won the league anyways. They're second. They'll remain second. For us, as it stands, we're still 13th.
What was it? Well. Yesterday, 23 wins or 21 wins in a row for Man City?
I don't know. They're just taking the piss.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah. Greenwood's got the ball. Takes a shot. Oh, shit.
That was a good effort.
Yeah. 10 more minutes to go. Come on, Palace. Come on. Defend. Don't bottle it now. Don't bottle it. Well, this is what I'm worried about.
Michael Shepherd's got a good point in the chat. He says there's a reason we've conceded the most goals in the last 15 minutes. We don't make a change and the players are knackered.
Yeah, and they're old as well.
Makes sense. And they're old as well, yeah. Well, they're not old to me, but yeah, to you they might be.
Yeah.
Some of them might be twice your age.
In football levels,
half my age.
No, in football levels, they're old. If you talk about football terms, we've got a very old squad. And imagine you, Nick. Of course, imagine you being out there. You might be able to run for the first half an hour or 45 minutes, but as the game goes on, you see it, as you get older and older, it's going to be more of a struggle. So, yeah, that could
Stanley Matthews played his last professional game. How old do you think Stanley Matthews was when he played his last professional game?
Who the hell is this guy?
Man, you're so young. Stanley Matthews.
No, who is Stanley Matthews?
He was 57 when he played his last professional game. He was like one of the best footballers ever. He was he was a little bit before my time, but he was one of the players that my dad used to go on about. That was a little bit before his time, if that makes sense.
Was that under Roy Hodgson?
Roy Hodgson.
Was he the manager? I can imagine him playing like someone. I can imagine him until like 50. Kale says he wants to play. Roy would do that. Schlupp coming on, says Ash. Yes.
Yeah, we're a few seconds behind everybody in the chat, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So it's approaching 83rd minute mark. He's coming on, but he's still not on. And I don't know what you really expect him to do in 7 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on when he comes on. But yeah, the United are getting more and more forward, but they're still not creating the chances. Still not creating it. They've been poor. They've been poor today. And we're lucky.
Chris E is disgusted at you, Diyar.
Wow.
Not knowing who Stanley Matthews was.
Oh. I'll search him up. Let me search up Stanley.
Definitely. He's not on
Tinder.
Eze
off. You can't even search people up on Tinder. If you could, that would be amazing.
Oh, I don't know. It shows how much I know.
Eze's coming off. Eze's off. Why? I don't know, man.
Somebody keeps mentioning having an orange ball in these inclement weather conditions.
The reason why I don't know him, Nick. The reason why I don't know him, Nick, is because he passed away when the year that I was born.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah. So how? And before I was even born. So what do you expect me to do?
Yeah, I suppose so. Somebody's on about using an orange ball. I'm not sure whether they can actually, because they have to use the official Premier League ball. Have they used an orange ball in any games? Maybe if it snows, but even then, you don't really get snowy pitches anymore because of the under soil heating.
Yeah, I don't. But forget about the ball. Forget about the ball, Nick, for a moment. They use it in the winter. There's a winter ball. I think they've changed it now. They changed the ball color in the winter. It's just the weather conditions. I don't know what's
I
up with it.
love the way you said forget about the ball and then spent the next minute talking about the ball. That's Diyar all over, isn't it?
No, no. There's something in my head. Why did he take off Eze for Schlapp? Is it just defensive reasons, you reckon?
Who knows?
Because I would have took off Ayu at this point. Looking how the game was going, took off Ayu and kept Eze and Schlapp there to be, because United are going more and more forward. So you would think that there's more opportunities there for Palace. So have Eze and Schlapp, it would have been good to hit them on the counter. But look at this: 5 minutes to go. Ball into the box from corner, free header. We clear it. Yeah, we're just sitting back. Just sitting back. Oh, this is not going to be easy. Nice, JQ. Nice. We said that we'll take a point. So you can't really complain.
JP's coming on by all accounts.
Yeah, I've heard of Winston Churchill, of course, but it's different. Winston Churchill.
He wasn't a footballer, you dumpling.
Yeah, no, I know, but someone said, Irv said, have you heard of... Yeah, I've heard of him because you learn about Winston Churchill. You don't learn about Stanley Matthews. How would I know him? But look, we got a counter here. Andros, go on, Andros. Go on. He needs help. Oh, my days. Just, I don't know.
Bruno doesn't look very happy, does he?
Well, I wouldn't be happy if I was him. He's been shit. Chris says typical overly cautious point per game rem of Roy. But you would understand in a game like this, I guess, but especially against a side who's second in the league. I still would have kept on Eze there.
There's our man of the match so far, taking the pro on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's there. I think there's a couple of names that we could say for man of the match. We're getting forward.
Yeah. Are you you got your post-match show tonight?
Yeah, got a post-match show. Yeah, got a post-match show. There isn't really that much to talk about. We'll talk about a couple of individual performances, I reckon. There's been some good displays. But that's a foul. So no foul.
He's given a goal kick there.
Oh my days. Yeah, if you want to jump on for the post-match show, you can DM us on Twitter and then we can have you on. And you can have your say. It doesn't have to be all about us. You can you agree, disagree with us. Come on, have your say. And if you don't want to come on, you can still listen to us after the stream ends. Head over to our YouTube channel. Well, you're already on it. I always fucking say it. You're already here, so you don't have to head over. Just go and check the link for the fan cam, and then you can watch us there. There
are people that watch this back, though, that don't watch during the game, but then watch it after the game.
Yeah.
So they might not know about the show afterwards.
Is that
for next time?
You got a point.
You might be listening to this and then think, oh, well, we've got the Tottenham game next. I'll listen to the post-match show then.
Oh, that was that wide.
Oh, we've got that horrible Sunday night kickoff for Tottenham, haven't we?
7:15 on the.
At least the whole weekend isn't ruined if we lose. That's the only thing. It just means you've got the arseholes on a Monday morning when you go to work.
Exactly. You got your whole next week ruined because it's on a Sunday late night kickoff. Forget about the weekend. But I don't know why it's on a 7:15 on a Sunday. Like, times are getting weird. I want life to go back to normal. 3 p.m. kickoffs, Saturdays. None of this Sunday 7:15s and stuff.
Yeah.
But hopefully soon. Dino says the point against Man United ain't too bad. Being solid defensively after that Rashford chance left off the post. Yeah, being solid. But I feel like United being poor as well. United being very poor going forward. Daniel says, I understand 0-0 being a good result tonight, but not against Fulham. We should have tried to win that one. Agree. But Roy found as a this was his words. He was very pleased with the performance. I don't know.
How should be very pleased with that.
I don't know. He should be extremely pleased with this then. If he's very pleased with the Fulham performance.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Le Pivier.
Oh! How has he not scored there? How's that a goal kick?
Told me
PVA.
offside. Oh my. He's on.
Yeah.
He's on. Is he on? Is he off? Oh my. Oh,
That's
oh
definitely.
my.
How's that not a goal? How's that not a corner?
Oh my. PVA.
Oh no, it's there. I can see from the other angle why it is a goal kick.
No way, man. This guy always. Oh, that should have been it. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Terminator says Eagles till I die. Yes. 2 minutes added on. Oh my, that was a pass and a half from Luca. Yeah,
Wasn't it?
PVA
No.
missed that, but that was a pass and a half. Oh no, man.
To be fair, the keeper did well.
Yeah, he did do well. He did come out well, but what a pass that was. Apparently, he might be an offside anyways. Jeez. It's getting worse and worse. I don't blame the ref for adding only 2 minutes. Because after 5 minutes, I feel like at this point, our screen just going to turn into just whiteness. You're not going to see anything. You can barely see the ball now.
Yeah.
2 more minutes to go. Seems like we're getting a point out of this one. I haven't really had that many chances.
Well, let's not be like Brighton and think we've got a draw and then lose it in the last minute. So let's count our chickens.
Yeah, still say you've defended well till the 91st minute. 1 more minute. Don't bottle it now. Scott McTominay, that's a poor ball. Take your time, Vicente. Take your time.
Why is he down in the box? What's happened in the box? Is that Kouyaté down in the box?
What's going on? Who's he fighting?
He's not very happy.
Kouyaté's mad.
He is not very happy.
Yeah, Kouyaté's about
He wants to fight someone.
He's about to swing left, right. What happened?
I don't know. I saw him on the floor.
What?
But I didn't see what occurred beforehand. But he wanted to fight someone there.
Oh, come on. There should be replays. What was it? Because I don't see Kouyaté getting that pissed off normally.
No.
I don't see him. Like, he's not. So something must have happened. They gave Kouyaté man of the match, Sky Sports.
Fair enough.
Interesting. Yeah. He's at solid.
Yeah.
He's been solid. As you said, Wardy's been good. There's a couple of shots there. Scott McTominay.
I want to see why. I want to see why he was down and angry.
Yeah.
Is that Luca's yellow card there?
I don't even know. Let's see. Jared's yellow card. Remember when we scored that goal in the last minute against Brighton? It hasn't happened. We got the point. Palace 0, United 0. Quickly, let me get your thoughts, Nick. But before I do, if you're about to leave us, before you do leave, make sure to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the stream. And Nick, a point against United. Take that.
Very good. Yeah, I mean we've taken 4 points off them this season.
Yeah,
which you can't grumble about. I said before the game, even though they blow hot and cold, it's a free hit game. They've, if you told me Fulham, Brighton, Man United, we'd have 6 points out of those 3 games, I'd have bitten your hand off beforehand. We showed a little bit more attacking intent, maybe not towards the end, well, perhaps. But we had chances, we created chances today. We looked like we had a better plan to try and score goals today than we have done in the last couple of days, last couple of games. So a bit of credit, and you've got to credit the defence again. PVA had a pretty solid game. Yeah, I know he had that bad miss, but he made a fair few good tackles in there. Wardy, they kind of gave up going down that side in the end, didn't they? Because he was stopping everything, throwing himself in the way. Cahill, solid. Luca, that ball through to PVA. He's had a good game. Nobody's had a bad game. It's just we still look a bit not like we're going to score, which is the problem. Hopefully that will change against Tottenham.
Yeah, against Fulham.
With Wilf back.
Yeah, against Fulham it was like that. In this game, only 1 shot on target. So in 2 games, we've only had 1 shot on target. Wang King says we play well because of Nick. Yeah, Nick, you're unbeaten. We've got 4 points
I am
whenever you've been
unbeaten.
here. Yeah, we've had 4 points ever since you've been here. You might,
Yeah.
at this point, you might have to come on every week.
Will won't be happy. He just doesn't want to be
Yeah,
seen.
exactly.
He
Yeah,
said, I'm not going to sit there and be watched by loads of old men, which is fair enough. He's only 17. You
yeah,
can't blame him.
yeah. Well, look, thank you for joining us. Head over to the fan cam. The video is scheduled there. I'll be live there talking to Palace fans and giving my perspective of the game as well. And until next time, up the